Nothing is cheap for no reason. Taste it first before you say it's saltless. Never open a door that you can't lock again. Those who are richer are needier. A drop is ocean only when it is in the ocean. Lucky are those who don't have too many responsibilities. A gentle hand may lead even an elephant by a hair. Excessive praise is like an insult. Who has not had a taste longs to do so, but for whom has tasted then the longing is 100 times more. 5 fingers are brothers, not equals. Every man is the smith of his own fortune. A greedy man is always poor. A fool's excuse is bigger than his mistake. One sip of wine is an antidote against death, cupfuls poison life. Spectators see better than actors. You can close the city gates but not the mouths of men. If you work hard and live uncomfortably today, it'll pay off in the future. If you really have to sin, then choose a sin that you enjoy. A beggar will always be a beggar even if they give him the whole world as a gift. Be kind to the debtor and he becomes the creditor. A child is a bridge to heaven. A thief is a king until he is caught. Life is like perpetual drunkenness, the pleasure passes but the headache remains. A house with 2 mistresses will be deep in dust. Good deeds return to the house of their author. Whatever is in the heart will come up to the tongue. Our real grave is not in the ground but in men's hearts. One good father can do more than 100 schoolmasters. In shaping one's own fortune one should not rely on the help of others, as they are also concerned mainly about their own matters. History is a mirror of the past, and a lesson for the present. Even the hand of compassion is stung when it strokes a scorpion. We're responsible for our own misfortune. Who is in fault suspects everybody. We come into this world crying while all around us are smiling. May we so live that we go out of this world smiling while everybody around us is weeping. A pleasant voice brings a snake out of his hole. People with similar characteristics find each other. A broken hand works, but not a broken heart. Pinch yourself to find out how much it hurts others. You only appreciate your father the day you become a father yourself. An old friend is like a saddled horse. A man can pose as a wise when searching for wisdom, but if he believes to have found it, is a fool. One finger cannot lift a pebble. Listening to good advice is the way to wealth. If you don't want to be found out, take the appearance of the people around you. The big drum only sounds well from a distance. See the mother, comprehend the daughter. The virtuous will be praised but not envied. Once I had the strength but no wisdom, now I have the wisdom but no strength. Aspiration is not a defect for youngsters. One spark is enough to burn 100 worlds. Goods have value only to those who desire them. It is easier to make a promise than to fulfill it. Curiosity is the key to knowledge. A wise enemy is better than a foolish friend. Maturity comes from wisdom, not in the passing of years. A hasty man does things twice. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. A fool and his money are soon parted. One who's innocent is not afraid of investigation. Put not your trust in a sword, woman, mare, or water. If a man would live in peace, he should be blind, deaf, and dumb. Learn good manners from those who don't have them. First prove your brotherhood, then claim inheritance. There are 3 things that have to be done quickly: burying the dead, opening the door for a stranger, and fixing your daughter's wedding. It is a wise man who can laugh at his own jokes. Be not all sugar, or the world will swallow you up. Be not all wormwood, or the world will spit you out. Flies will easily fly into the honey, their problem is how to get out. As long as you are standing, give a hand to those who have fallen. An ungrateful son is a wart on his father's nose. If he leaves it, it's ugly. If he removes it, it hurts. Do not be critical of what has been given to you for free. Acquaintance without patience is like a candle with no light. The public improves the speaker's speech. Only a heart can find the way to another heart. If you do not like your image in the mirror, do not break the mirror. Break yours. A wise man stumbles once over a peg. You can't please everyone. Make bread while the oven is hot. Bravery without foresight is like a blind horse. The loveliest faces are to be seen by moonlight, when one sees half with the eye and half with the fancy. In this world, generous people have no money, and those with money are not generous. What you give away, you keep. A good year is apparent from the spring. A coquettish woman is like a shadow, as you chase her she runs away, and if you run away, she chases after you. A drop of rain makes no impression on a hard stone. A sword in the hands of a drunken slave is less dangerous than science in the hands of the immoral. A fight in the beginning is better than peace in the end. No good deed goes unpunished. Thinking well is wise, planning well, wiser, but doing well is the wisest and best of all. Debts are like women, once you have them you can't get rid of them. Do not choose for anyone what you do not choose for yourself. It's not a shame to ask. It's a shame not to know. Treat your superior as a father, your equal as a brother, and your inferior as a son. Either a strong man or a fool tells the truth. A tear at the right moment is better than a misplaced smile. Laugh and the world laughs with you. If you tell the truth too early, you are laughed at, too late and you are stoned. You cannot have everything at the same time. Not everyone who sings a lullaby stays awake. One who is poor at finance pays twice. Solved riddles look easy. A single stone is enough for a house of glass. If the beginning is good, the end must be perfect. One needs more than one indication to draw conclusions. The person who tells the truth is always at ease. Go over the details before you agree to something. There are 4 things in this life of which we have more than we think: faults, debts, years and enemies. A man's servant can live for 100 years, the slave of a woman dies in 6 months. Expect trust from a dog but not from a woman. When the heart is in love, beauty is of no account. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. A sharp tongue will cut off its own head. A renter becomes a comfortable dweller. He most values safety who experiences danger. Seek truth in meditation, not in moldy books. He who has only one enemy, meets him everywhere. The needle makes clothes but stays naked. A dog by your side is better than a brother miles away. The arrow that has left the bow never returns. He who has knowledge has power. A mirror does not reflect a broken heart. Necessity can change a lion into a fox. Courtesy on just one side can never last long. Don't sleep in a troubled place, and you won't dream a troubled dream. Being untruthful won't get you to your goal. He whose heart is aroused by love will never die. Too many decision makers may doom the outcome. A quality statement often gets no answer. As the wise man looks for a bridge, the fool crosses the river. The joy of finding something is often worth more than what is found. A woman is well either in the house or in the grave. While yearning for excess, we lose the necessities. Even loss can be a profit. A liar should have a good memory. When a stone hits glass, the glass breaks. When glass hits a stone, the glass breaks. The night hides a world, but reveals a universe. Look in the sky to find the moon, not in the pond. Often the best way of giving oneself what one lacks is to take from oneself what one has. There are two sides to every story. Luck is attracted by the able. You can't put an old head on young shoulders. Patience is the key to all things. Be nice to people on your way up because you might meet them on your way down. The way a house is decorated will tell much about its owner. Woman is a torment, but she is worth buying with your life. An arrow can be pulled out of a wound, but a hurtful word stays forever in your heart. There are three kinds of enemies: the enemy himself, the friends of your enemy, and the enemies of your friends. Bribery makes both parties happy. Every man goes down to his death bearing in his hands only that which he has given away. To sin in secret is more pleasant than having pleasure in the open. A stick has two ends. The sky is of the same color wherever you go.